Hello, Marianne here, and we are back for the third video in our three-part series about yoga for weight loss for beginners. And in the first video, we talked a little bit about how yoga is a way to connect you with your physical body and to start having an awareness. In the second video, we rolled out our mat and we got to some poses that focus on building some upper body strength and some core strength. And then today we are going to do some standing poses that cultivate a little lower body strength and balance as well. And then we'll get to some longer, deeper stretches. So go ahead and grab a mat, or just the carpet is fine, and we'll go ahead and get started. Glad you could join us. Let's begin standing at the top of your mat. Open the shoulders. Ground down through the soles of your feet. Extend up through the spine. Find some length all the way up through the crown of your head. On an inhalation, sweep those arms high to the sky. Bring the palms to touch. Exhale, bring the hands together, heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, draw the hands together, heart center. Inhale, sweep those arms overhead, find some length. Exhale, back to heart center. This time, inhale, sweep those arms overhead, find that length, and then exhale, sink back into chair pose. Ground down through the soles of your feet, send the hips back, keep the chest lifted. On an inhale, sweep the arms high, straighten the legs. Exhale, sink back into chair pose. Let's flow now with the breath. Inhale, sweep the arms high, find that length. Exhale, carry yourself down. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, find some depth. Inhale, matching breath and movement. Just linking that breath very naturally with your movement. We're going to hold here in chair pose. Perhaps just a little tuck of that tail under to activate the abdominals. On an inhalation, sweep those arms high to the sky. Exhale, release the arms down alongside the body. We're going to set up for warrior one. Step your right foot back nice and wide. The toes of that back foot shifting, turning towards the top of your mat. Reach those arms high to the sky and then sink into that left leg. Ground down through the outside edge, through the knife edge of that back foot. Perhaps a little tuck of the tail under to find some length. Grow tall through the crown of your head. Feel the strength of your pose. Open it up, warrior two. So the toes of that right foot, that back foot, are going to turn out at a 90-degree angle. Arms come out shoulder height. Glance down. Make sure that front knee is opening towards the pinky toe side of your foot, feeling that stretch through the inner thigh. You can bring your gaze forward with the fingertips. Straighten that leg, setting up for triangle. Reach your left arm down, right arm opens to the sky, and send your gaze up or wherever it's comfortable on your neck. Roll that top shoulder open, kind of like you're flattening out as if you have a wall right behind you. Draw those arms back up all the way to a reverse triangle. Open that left shoulder a little bit. Feel that length all the way up the left side of the body. Bring those arms back to shoulder height. This time bend your front knee, setting up for side angle. Left arm comes down, right arm opens to the sky. As a modification, you can prop your elbow on your knee. Roll that top shoulder open perhaps just a little bit more. Feel that strength through the side body. And then reverse your warrior. Left arm is going to come all the way up and over. Release.
Turn to the side now with the feet nice and wide, toes moving in, heels moving out. Reach behind the body, interlace the fingers, roll the chest open. Grow tall by lifting the chest and then hinge forward. Release the crown of your head towards your mat. If it's available, press the palms to touch. Ground down through the outer edges of both feet. Release the head, let it hang heavy. Release your hands now down to your mat and lift halfway up. A little length there, and then fold yourself forward again. You can use your hands for a little leverage by walking the hands back behind the center line of the body. Release. Bring your hands to your hips, engage the core, and then lift yourself back to standing. Setting up for the other side. This time, right foot forward, left foot back. Turn those back toes in. Reach the arms to the sky. Sink into that right leg. Focus on the strength of your pose. Engage the belly. Feel that length through the crown of your head, through those fingertips. Soften the shoulders. We're going to open into Warrior Two. So float those arms out to shoulder height. The toes of the back foot of that left foot out at 90 degrees. Toes of the right foot tracking with that front knee. Energize through the arms, through the fingertips, but nice and soft through the shoulders, through the facial muscles. Setting up for triangle. Inhale to straighten that front leg. Reach. Right arm comes down. Left arm floats open to the sky. Using the muscles through the side body to hold you here, to do some of the work. Feeling that length down the inside of the right leg. Rolling that top shoulder open. Reverse your triangle. Sweep that right arm all the way up and over. Lifting up and out rather than jamming into that low back. Release the arms back to shoulder height. Bend that front knee, setting up for side angle. Reach through that right side body. Right arm comes down. Float that left arm to the sky. Reverse warrior. Inhale, sweep that right arm all the way up and over. Still bending that front knee. Feel that length all the way up the right side. Release. We're going to take it down to the mat now. So sink down to the hips. Extend those legs out in front of the body. Flex your toes back towards your shins. Inhale, reach those arms overhead, find that length. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips, releasing the crown of your head down. Work with the breath, so inhale for a little length, lift through the chest. Exhale to fold, perhaps a little bit deeper. Try not to force it. Wherever it goes naturally for you is just fine. Release, help yourself back up. Let's turn to the side. Draw the soles of your feet in together, Baddha Konasana. Tuck the heels in towards the groin. Inhale first to find that length. Exhale, hinge from the hips as you fold forward. As an option, you can start to walk those hands forward for a little leverage if you like. Notice how the hips feel here, releasing any tension with the breath. Walk yourself back up. We're going to make our way now onto the back. So go ahead and roll back. Extend those legs long and then draw one knee up and take it across the body. Just a nice twist for the spine. Try to relax and release into it. Send your gaze over the opposite shoulder. Try to keep those shoulders down on the mat even if the knee doesn't want to go all the way. Release, switch sides. Draw the other knee up. Take it across when you're ready. Again, bring that gaze over the opposite shoulder. Soften into it. Draw both knees now up towards the chest. Little massage for the low back wherever it feels good. Just rock it out. We're going to take a few moments here for a final Shavasana, final relaxation. So extend those legs long down on your mat. Release the arms down alongside your body. Find a peaceful, restful position for yourself. Perhaps one last deep breath in. Release. Let it go. You're welcome to stay here in Final Shavasana as long as you'd like. I'd like to thank you for joining us today, and I invite you to head over to mybodywisecoach.com, sign up for our newsletter, and I hope our paths cross again soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.